Hello, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
What the hell was last week's episode?
It was amazing.
It was it was so well. Oh, by the way, it was shot so well.
It was.
I didn't mention that last time, but yeah, I thought the cinematography, I don't know how that works with like TV shows, like
Sure.
award ceremony wise, but like, yeah, it definitely should have won some sort of award for cinematography because it was fantastic.
Yeah, I think they do individual episode Emmys.
Okay.
So like a show, it's kind of like direction or anything else. A show nominates an episode.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was quite an episode. A lot of misdirects.
Yeah.
In that, obviously, we're as confused as the characters are.
Some revelations.
Yeah.
Irving, probably not done, but
No.
Ostensibly for now.
Sure.
Everyone thinks he is. You
Right.
know? But it was kind of like them killing him.
Yeah, it was, and it's tragic. But you know what? The concern that I had was that everyone was getting splintered. You know,
Sure.
Woman was effectively building walls between everybody.
Yeah.
And Irving just ripped that all the way down,
Which is awesome.
Yeah, I think the person most at risk of forgetting how awful all this was Dylan.
Yeah.
And I feel like that got corrected very strongly at the end of that episode.
I think
when he's
so.
apologizing to Irving about everything. I think the gaslighting of Dylan got undone there.
It was like a sacrifice.
Very much so. He saved Helly, really, and
Yeah.
he saved Dylan.
So I guess, I'm curious as to where we go from here. Obviously, we have questions about Mark's reintegration.
Sure, yeah,
That was not addressed
It
at
wasn't
all.
really present, right? Yeah.
And then I want to get more of Helly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, Outie Helly has been any Helly this whole time, Also, imagine how jarring that would be to wake up just underwater.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, that's where
drowned.
she was. Yeah.
Like, last thing she remembers is, she gave this like crazy speech
Yeah.
at the party, and now she's just like being drowned. It's
Yeah.
like that'd freak anybody out.
She's going to have questions. And also, I get this absolute sense that Outie Helly isn't as villainous
I don't think so.
as she's been set up to be.
Do not think so.
I think that she is jealous of any Helly's personal life and was kind of, touring a little bit.
Which is quite sad.
Yeah, it is. It says some pretty horrible things. It's like, no, I don't want to be the rich, cold corporate, trust fund baby that I am.
Yeah.
Rather, I want to go live the life of this, poor tortured woman who can't even leave work.
Who has friends
Yeah.
and a love life,
Yeah.
And then as far as them seeing twins of themselves in the forest, I'm not writing off clones.
It is
I'm not writing
quite
it off.
possible. Who knows what they did, but yeah.
I just assumed this whole time that it was, them like Total Recall style. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like
yeah, me too.
They're implanting things in their
And I
head.
think they're supposed to. I think when you see the innies standing out in the snow dressed as innies looking at themselves, I think you're supposed to think this is fake, right?
Yeah.
But in fact, I was really surprised that the characters on the show didn't consider this can't be real. I'm looking at myself.
Yeah.
Where ultimately it turns out to be that I guess they were outside. I guess that they were on location, and
Yeah.
somehow Lumen had another version of themselves out there. I would say that cloning isn't completely outside the realm of possibility, but I mean,
I think that's what the sheep are for.
yeah, I was going to say, sheep and cloning, that's kind of go hand in hand in terms of the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
All right, let's go and get started here. Do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Thank you, guys. Special shout out to our super patrons: NJ, MTC93, Actuarial Looker, Anna, Bales Fuldez, ZY, Jeff, Derek Peterson, Yannick from Montreal, Sudu Gunavarapu, Jamie Morgan, Christy Geverson, Diana Perry, Taylor, Andy Schreiber, Trey Contreras, Humain, Wolfgang Wolf, Lindsay Swift, Squick, Sweet Baby Silvernal, Adam Pacio, Matt Tyler, David Adler, Chris O'Donnell, Katie K, Seth Walker, Everett Nation, Doc Cooley, and Justin H. Thanks so much, guys. Really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit the subscribe button so stay up to date with the new content we've coming your way.
Description below, link to our Patreon page for full-length watch-alongs. We're several episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube on Severance.
You know what the fuck actually happened?
I have no idea.
Okay, so he is not reintegrated for sure.
I still can't get it to last long enough.
This must be like a process.
Yeah.
Hey.
You need to get your dryer fixed.
Yeah, or you could just, not live here.
Maybe tonight. I'll decide later.
Because I haven't remembered anything
It's
else.
a process.
Right. Well, maybe Erin has.
He kind of saw Gemma's
Gemma,
face.
yeah.
Gemma's face a little bit.
Well, please let him know that his daughter's alive and well.
The medical team says your tempers will rebalance quickly.
Tempers.
It won't be you. It will be your innie.
My Annie who tried to kill me?
Yeah, that's true.
We can't take that chance.
We need to clean this up. Milchick's many errors this weekend have forced our hand.
So she has no say in this at all.
No.
So maybe when Helly tried to kill her, it wasn't really her. All of the like, don't ever try that again. Don't cut off your fingers. All of that stuff really wasn't her say.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, yeah, her dad's like, you're going back down there.
Yeah.
Good morning, Helly.
Who the fuck are you?
They got to bring her up to speed.
Their parts in her hair look like devil horns, don't they?
What the hell?
Please follow me. Mr. Milchick will explain.
I feel like there's so much going on now that we'll never get answers on everything. There's no way. Like, we'll never know her story.
Do you think that if any Helly was there the whole time that she would have told Irv?
Nah.
Nah, just keep it a secret?
Yeah.
Irving B's Audi has departed on an elongated cruise voyage.
I don't give 3 dry fucks about his Audi.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the story of the Glücksschüben?
He speaks German now?
The Glücksschlieben.
Let's assume we haven't.
He matches his walls, and I don't like it.
He so does.
The name for which he was remembered. To disguise his royal vestments.
So he's saying it's like Undercover Boss.
It's like Undercover Boss.
Irving B's Audi has departed on
an elongated cruise voyage. Yeah, I know. Is he going to come back or not?
Force his hand again? Make him bring Irving back?
Oh, they just got rid of Irving's computer.
This is you.
Hell no. I'm not going near that thing.
Dylan.
The room's smaller, too.
Yeah.
We'd like to have a funeral. Not a retirement party. A funeral.
Why not?
Yes.
I'll see if we can pull something together. In the meantime, let's make some forward progress on the files at hand.
Mark just realized that he slept with an Egan.
Yeah.
It's a lot to process.
Reintegration sickness?
I'm sure there's like something to that, yeah.
Hello? I'm gonna come in.
It's like they switch roles here a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
No, not really.
She probably doesn't know.
Yeah. No idea.
You're like her? I don't know. I don't know who you are, I guess.
It's not my fault that my Audi hijacked me.
That's really true.
It doesn't matter.
Nope.
Do you want to hear what happened to me?
No, I don't. And let's just try to forget it.
I mean, I feel bad. You want to catch up to speed.
I don't know why he's so angry at her.
I think it's probably the Egan thing, right?
Yeah.
And maybe there's feelings for Gemma coming out too. I don't know.
I thought bereavement events were for innies who die on the floor.
Oh.
Does that happen?
That's a dark thought.
Your first performance review is today, right?
It's not going to be great. You had a bad weekend.
Yeah.
That was a question.
The underlings are always trying to stab their boss so they can take their job.
Always.
You focus on the mournful signage.
There's always some young kid coming to your heels, and this one's like 12.
Yeah.
Normally, when an innie goes to be with Kier, we hold a retirement party.
Goes to be with Kier.
Which they attend.
I want that mug.
You may now lift your heads and open your eyes. We will now have a eulogy from Dylan G.
It's really funny because remember in first season he said people don't die here. That happens in the outside world, but clearly it happens.
Yeah, apparently on the floor.
Yeah.
It's hard to pinpoint a favorite Irving story. For the least fun guy in the world, he was really fun. He put the dick in contradiction. One time, he was pissed at me for watering down the toner, so he put toner in my water cup.
Thank you for your attendance and your participation. You may now briefly partake in Irving's...
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. What is that? She played it last week,
yeah.
too. What is that?
That is morose.
Yeah.
I'll Tef is
Thought I was going to perform.
Yes, well, I feel the theremin works best in moderation.
I want to be a master of the theremin.
He's missing an ear.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You're not staying?
I gotta get to work, but great ceremony, guys.
Seriously?
Talk.
Irving was your friend, and he's dead. Why don't you give a shit?
Because he's not dead, he's just not here.
You two catch up?
Nope, exactly.
You tell her Miss Casey's your wife yet?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Thank you, Dylan.
Audie's wife, but sure. No, it's pretty crazy.
Thank you, Dylan. Yeah.
I'm me! Helly!
And how do I know that?
It really got to him.
Yeah, it did.
You just have to trust me.
It's a big ask, but yeah.
I like how he's obscured.
Shall we?
Natalie, just before we begin, I was wondering if I could have a word with you. The paintings.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you could share with me a little how you felt when you received.
Yeah.
Mr. Drummond's waiting.
She does not want to talk about it.
Of course.
Did it resonate at all, though?
Yeah.
Okay, asshole. Guess this is it. Sorry I let you down.
It's interesting that Irving always seemed like he was one step behind because of his company loyalty, but
Yeah. He got there.
He got there fast. He got there faster than anybody in that thing.
Yeah. Oh. What was Bert's coworker's name? The lady?
Yeah, I don't remember her name. I never remember her name.
She probably put it there, didn't she?
This review can take anywhere from 2 to 6 hours, depending on the number of atonements and approbations required.
2 to 6
My
hours.
God.
4 hours, there will be a break for lunch, with the order taken in advance.
Well, I hope that won't be necessary.
Here is the lunch menu.
Yeah, we're going to be here a minute.
Which led to a confusion as to where in the document to begin reading. Here are the incidents.
This is great.
You arranged an outdoor retreat and team-building occurrence, which resulted in the termination of one employee.
Well, so much of what he's doing is damage control from Copel.
Right. So don't finish this. Oh man, he's really cranking along, isn't he?
Yeah. Which mark is it?
I'm tightening the leash.
He's so scary.
Yeah.
It's like 5 minutes bigger and more imposing.
Yeah, that's for sure. If you end up in a physical altercation with him, it's going to be a rough one.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
Mr. Milchick.
I see you left work 6 minutes early.
Sure.
I can't wait to read her article about it in that newspaper you showed me. What was it called again? The Bullshit Gazette? Putting the numbers in the thing.
Refining.
Right?
Yes. Does that sound good?
Whatever you say, Mr. Milchick.
Helena Egan. Leader in waiting of this company.
You're in my bubble.
Yeah.
Have a restful evening.
I'm trying to figure out a way to get a baseball bat in here.
No kidding. It's effective. We've seen it.
They simply referenced a large standard clock near the door. Just hands and numbers and cogs and purpose. Your sovereign boss may own the clock.
Maybe she goes to him.
Yeah. Oh, his stupid book adaptation.
Yes.
Babe, it's the literal opposite of what you were saying before.
Yeah.
Then they are more open to self-expansion. So I am just trying to speak their language.
I know, but this sounds like Lumen's language.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
This is a fiscal and creative opportunity unlike any I have yet seen.
Yeah.
Okay, now here it comes out. Yep.
Unless me selling millions of copies of my book and the life that manages to give us has somehow lost its appeal for you.
He's about to sell out.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go to bed.
No. Babe.
You can see how all of his pretension was all performative.
Yeah, totally. Money talks.
Yep. Sorry, Irving, you got fired again, but we're not going to tell you why.
Imagine if anyone from Lumen was in his house.
Yeah.
And we still have to see what role Christopher Walken's going to play in this season.
Yeah.
They fired me. I think they know what my India was up to. I'm telling you to...
Okay.
Is that him again?
I got this thing when somebody shows up on my doorstep screaming my name. I want to know why. I don't know. It wasn't you at all, was it? You're severed.
Mm-hmm.
My innie had an unsanctioned erotic entanglement with another worker. They wouldn't tell me who.
It's me.
Yeah.
Well, Field certainly thinks so. We had to cancel our trip to Milwaukee. Thanks for that. We got a ham. We're planning to have it tomorrow. Might be nice if you come over. We could sit down, talk through it all.
Is Fields going to be okay with that?
You need a lift? I'll walk, thanks. You sure? I know where you live. See you tomorrow. Yes.
I'm really curious who he's working with.
Yeah. My assumption was it's the lady that's staying with Mark.
Maybe.
But it feels like it's probably somebody else, right?
Yeah. She seems to be kind of exclusively focused on Mark.
Yeah.
I don't want to rush things. There's risk. It's not an exact science, Mark.
I'm not sure it's science, period, but okay.
I think she's done it more than once. She's just not going to tell him.
Mm-hmm. Go to bed or something.
Yeah.
Lie down.
Your Audi can parallel park in less than 20 seconds.
Wellness session.
Yeah, things are going to get weird, man.
Your Audi pays all of his gas and electric bills within 3 business days.
She really should be babysitting him right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, don't go outside. Don't walk into traffic.
Your Audi is going to be...
I want to hear the end of that. Okay.
Ugh.
No, that explains what was going on with why Mark wasn't remembering anything in the last episode. It's a very slow process,
Which I do like.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be rough.
Like
It
the last
should be.
Last episode was still incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like honestly, probably like one of the most important ones. So the thought I had, I don't know if I fully believe this or like if there's anything to it. Helly, Audi Helly is definitely like unreliable.
Yeah.
I do think that a lot of the reason why she went down there unsevered was because, you know, she does want to feel things. She wants connections, right?
Yeah.
Was her hooking up with Mark planned? Like, do you think that, like, because obviously he's important to this, right?
Yeah.
So her and Mark conceiving, would that be an agenda of some sort?
I hope they don't conceive. That'd be wild.
That would be wild, wouldn't
If
it?
they have a baby?
Something. I don't know. Like,
I don't think that was part of the plan at all.
I'm just trying to think of what the importance would be, right? And obviously it's probably there at Lumen, but like that crossed my mind, you know. And it's like I don't trust Audi Helly, but I do think that like largely I'm more on the side of she chose to be there.
Yeah, I think she wanted I think she wanted to hook up with him. Yeah, I felt like that was more of a personal and spontaneous decision. Because remember, Mark's the one that went and instigated it, not her.
Yeah, like I said, it's just an idea I wanted to explore because like it is weird that it's specifically him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the whole all of this is because of him. Like he's
there's something with him specifically, right?
And it's at 85%.
Yeah,
Gold Harbor finishing that. It's like what I have no idea. I have no idea what this could be, man. Like, I still have so many questions.
Sure. No, I don't think she's part of Cold Harbor at all, really. I don't think I think it is purely whatever he's doing with the software. And I think he's working on himself, and I think him getting there is the big thing. I don't think that, like, I think even her showing up again, remember, that wasn't even the plan. They had a whole other team. She was never going to show up again, but Mark forced the issue. So I don't think she's part of it at all.
Okay. Yeah, because like,
the fact that she wants to be there.
As the episode went on, I was like, oh, maybe I'm wrong about that. But it was something I wanted to explore. Just see what you guys think.
In fact, anything's possible, obviously.
Sure, yeah.
But remember, they brought in another team. She wasn't supposed to be there. The other team didn't work. Mark was not going to finish Cold Harbor without his original team back, so they had to bring her in. Mm-hmm. And I think it was probably her call to go in as herself.
Yeah.
Because she,
And her dad doesn't know about that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if her dad knows about that or not. I thought what they were saying, the dad don't tell that they were going to tell the dad about was the attempted murder.
That she's been found out.
They've been found out, and that Irving almost drowned her. Mm-hmm. I thought that was the stuff they were keeping from him. Again, it wasn't incredibly clear.
Another interesting aspect from this episode too was the Milchick performance review, right?
Yeah.
Clearly a guy who's ambitious that wants to rise in this company with his own ideas.
Right.
And they just shut that down.
It's really funny because remember, every once in a while this show does its like satire of like what corporate life is in America, and you have the performance review where some of the stuff on it is stupid, where you get praise and then you get the
paper clips thing.
Yeah, you get the criticism sandwich, and it's all dumb stuff like paper clips and using too many big words, which. When you have to sit in and nobody wants to performance reviews, the person getting reviewed and the person giving the review, nobody wants to be part of it.
Yeah.
But it's your way of controlling whether, how somebody, advances or, gets paid more or less or whatever.
Sure.
So everyone just kind of has to go along with this farce. I felt like that was mostly like for the comic effect, just kind of like having he was always kind of nipping at, Cobell's heels because he wanted her job.
Yeah.
And now that he's got the job, the new Milchick is nipping at his heels because that's how middle America.
Sure.
That's how middle management works in America, right?
It is really. It's a fun subplot, I guess.
Yeah.
And also, there's a lot going on with that guy. I mean, he has his own questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Cobell had hers as well. Like, everyone has their hang-ups inside Lumen. Even what's funny though is that like Cobell's was like, oh, we're not strict enough,
right?
And then it kind of seems like Milchick's like, well, we're not changing enough. Like, we're not open-minded enough about this whole thing, even though it's an evil corporation. I am curious as to what Cobell's up to as well, because last time we saw her, she
took off,
fearing for her life. Do you think that we see her again before the season's up?
Yeah, for sure.
I really hope so, because I want to know what she's up to.
Yeah.
But a lot of things in play here.
Right. Yeah, I think a lot of this stuff again is like the idea that even when you're in that middle management, you're supposed to be a company person, you hate it. Cobell hated it. She wants to be really strict. Now Milchick wants to come in and change it. Same end goals in mind, but he wants to do things differently. They're all living the life of this meeting could have been an email. You know what I mean?
Right.
So. Yeah, I just think there's just some of that general malaise with being in this machine that everyone's going to have. And obviously for Cobell, she's a true believer in the religion of it all, but maybe not necessarily in how the company's being run.
It's true. And then, as far as our innies go, Dylan finding that note, I think is going to be very important as well. I always forget her name, but Bert's coworker.
Right.
Last time we saw her with Irv, he was going through his sketches. So I do think that he probably gave her that sketch.
Sure.
And then she wrote some kind of note in the back of it. And I do think that Mark and Helly are going to reconcile, and they're going to be back
for sure.
They're going to be back at it again here,
right?
Hopefully next week.
Just need to come clean a little bit.
Yeah. And shout out to Dylan. Dylan was the best in this episode.
Yeah, he was. And I like the fact that they're being openly defiant now.
Yeah.
They
have to work around that.
It's not going to work. Obviously, Milchick is going to be more, more stern and more clearly threatening.
Right up in that bubble, yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 inches away from Mark's nose. That was supposed to scare him. I don't know. Maybe Mark doesn't know that he's special and Milchick can't do anything anyway.
I don't think that he realizes how important he is.
I don't know. I think he can kind of like when Dylan did it. He smacked Milchick in the face and he can't really
He
do
did.
anything back.
He bit him.
He bit him till he bled. All right, we'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See ya.